Good morning. Since we had an early morning post yesterday, we went right back at it. Here we are, sunrise, early morning, Tuesday, day 107, April 17th, 2018, day 107, 107 days straight of personal and business development videos powered by Smoking Aces, our healthy, hot, 100% natural, healthy, hot, gourmet premium dipping sauces, powered by DeucesWild22.com, www.DeucesWild22.com. Today's subject matter is trust issues. That's right, trust issues. We have had some phone calls over the last couple months, and a lot of people are trying to figure out how to gain, how to develop, and how to regain, and how to continue to have a sound business and personal life. And I will tell you from personal experience that trust is, if not the major key, it is top one or two things, okay? When you come to business and your personal life, trust is a huge thing. So, day 107, trust issues, April 17th, Tuesday, early morning, sunrise post. Good morning, good morning, good morning to everyone. God bless you. It's your man Earl hollering at you from home headquarters. So, I want to just give you really a couple different concepts here. First of all, people ask me, how long does it take to get over a trust infraction? Well, guess what? There's no standard time frame. Why? Because everybody's different. But I will give you some tips here, okay? A lot of times early on in a business relationship and in a personal relationship with someone or a corporation, when they do something that you don't approve of, that is a telltale sign that you can either A, stop dealing with them, or remove any kind of expectation of integrity. Now, what do I mean by that is one of the hardest lessons I've had to learn in business, as people are not going to do what you do, right? They don't have the heart that you have, right? When it comes to even business in general, period, right? An evil person doesn't have a righteous heart, and a righteous person doesn't have an evil heart. Nevertheless, you can't control who buys your sauce. You can't control who buys your landscape product or services, right? So what I mean by that is this: don't have a righteous expectation of all your customers. That way you don't have to have a quote-unquote trust factor in the exchange. It is what it is, okay? And it allows you to be able to move in and out of relationships without a level of trust or belief. Now, what do I mean by that? Here's the deal, right? If I walk into your store and I buy something, if I buy a pack of gum from you, right, and the pack of gum is stale, and I go back into your store and I say, hey, listen, this pack of gum is out of date. Can I get my money back? And you say no. All right? Now, that's 99 cents, right? You have just told me where your level of integrity is and what level of trust I can deal with you on. So if I buy a pack of gum for 99 cents and you won't give me my money back, what makes you think that you're going to give me my money back if I buy a gallon of milk that you leave on the shelf that's out of date? You're not going to do it. So why would I continue to go down the road of business or relationship with you, even on a superficial or shallow level, when you've already showed me who you are? A lot of times we get upset because we walk down this road and we expect people to change, and they're not going to change, right? That's who they are. So you must deal with them where they are, not where you want them to be. All right? Be very cautious, right? So here's the key. The same amount of time that it took you to get to that place of infraction is typically the same amount of time that it gets you to get over the infraction. So guess what? If a person tells you who they are right away, hey, stop the mind of trying to break bread with them. Stop the mindset of trying to go down that road. Oh, people are going to change. No, they're not going to change, right? Now, people can grow from that place, but they don't change from that place. And what do I mean by that? Unless the Most High God changes their heart from the inside out, and then they change their mind and recognize their infraction, people aren't going to change. So here are a couple concepts about trust issues. One, Trust is built more on a bell curve, right? You start out and you kind of go up and you increase your level of trust with someone as time goes on. Trust is not a cliff, it's a bell curve, right? So you are building your trust. And how do you build trust? Well, you build trust by allowing risk in your life, right? That's how trust is built. It's on the level of risk. Excuse me. Okay? So, like I said before, I allow errors and mistakes because we're human beings, right? We're not perfect. So, this morning, this early morning, I don't know if the pollen is starting to bust with the sun shining on this frost and the snow we've had in the last couple of days, because it's been weird. But I feel my nose tickling, so excuse me as I tickle my nose hairs. So you got to deal with the truth of the matter, okay? Something happens to you. Why do you feel like your trust has been broken? You got to deal with the truth of the matter, because a lot of times, like we've said before, particularly in yesterday's video, illusion and reality, did someone actually do something to you, or do you have a perceived infraction, right? So deal with the truth of the matter. Ask an individual, is this what this really is? Before you launch out there and say, he hurt me or they broke my trust, right? Deal with the harm or deal with the offense, whether it be a decision or behavior. Make sure it's not perceived on your part, all right? Here's the second one. How do you build trust? Remember, trust is a muscle, right? So you have to allow risk at a minimum level, and you build, right? Like I said before, the package of gum, 99 cents. Okay, now we might go to a gallon of milk, $1 or two. Or, excuse me, we go to 99 cents. Or we might go to something small, a box of cereal, right? If you're a grocery store that's burned me in the past, I'm not going to be so quick to give you a large amount of groceries, right? Because something may be wrong. And then here's the third thing is you must exercise that, right? So if you want big trust in your life, you got to allow big risk in your life, excuse me. So allow big risk equals big trust. Now, all human beings need that. We need that level of security. That's why my circle is small. Why? Because I want to make sure that people that I can depend on, that I can love and trust properly. I don't like looking over my shoulder. I don't like having to look over my pocketbooks. Okay? If we do business together, we do business together. All right? So, it's your man, Earl, Trust Issues. Day 107, early morning post. Nose is tickling, so excuse me as my nose is tickling. But guess what? It's real life. This is business, right? And it's personal. So you're not perfect all the time, right? I don't want to sit there and paint this picture of perfection, and then you meet me in Dayton, or you meet me in Peoria, or you meet me in Minneapolis, and all of a sudden I'm not who I am. Why? Because we are human beings. We have errors. We have sneezes. We have allergies, right? We have hair that's not always done. Like today, I'm supposed to get my hair done. So, it's your man Earl, deuceswild22.com, day 107, Trust Issues. Trust takes time to develop. It takes time to rebuild, and it's a muscle, right? So if you want to exercise your trust, you want to build your trust, allow risk into your life. Trust is built on a bell curve, not a cliff, right? Deal with the offense, deal with the harm, deal with the behavior, and make sure it is correct and not something that you have conjured up or you have perceived. Right? And exercise it. Allow a little risk in your life. Okay? Grow. It'll build your personal walk, and it'll also build your business walk, right? You have to learn how to depend on people as you grow your business and as you develop personally in life. It's your man Earl, Sunrise Post, day 107, Trust Issues, April 17th, 4/17/2018. It's your man, powered by Smoking Aces, healthy, hot, 100% natural sauce. Powered by DeucesWild22.com. It's your man, Earl, Sunrise Post. God bless. We are out.